Welcome to Podcasts from the Pit. This is Casey,
I'm Eric.
and today we're going to be talking about classified figures we would like to see made. But to start it out, I just want to thank Adam from Go Figure for our new intro. We really appreciate it. It's awesome. Thank you. So, Eric, how was your week?
It was not bad. Had a 3-day weekend, did some racing, did some Joe hunting.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's good.
How about you?
I worked about 55 hours again, but my reward was I did get to go to Kokomo Toys yesterday.
Sweet.
So I didn't get anything big, but it was fun to go. My wife and daughter had a wedding down there, so I drove them down and I went to the toy store. So it was worth it.
Hey, I can't blame you on that.
No, the place is amazing. Every time I go, I'm just in awe of the toys that they have.
Yeah.
So if anybody can make it there, they should. It is a lot of fun. So, did you get anything this week?
Yes. First stop I did, and if you're ever in the Parkersburg, West Virginia area, there's a little shop in the Parkersburg Mall, Grand Central Mall, called Classic Plastic.
Oh, nice.
They are awesome. And I picked up this guy.
Is that version 2?
Yes. Deep Six version 2.
Yeah.
Got a great deal on him. He's not really complete, but I got his file card, so
That's
I'm tickled
cool.
about that. And then I like minifigs from the Legos.
Okay.
So they had this guy and Black Adam. I did Black Adam and Captain Marvel, the real Captain Marvel, are
Right.
two of my favorite comic book characters. And then, of course, I had to get Batman.
Yeah,
Batman
Batman's
is
awesome.
where it's at for me. And then my wife and I had ventured over to a little store called Ollie's that's been in the news a lot here lately.
Yep.
And I picked up a Lego Cobra, well, knockoff Lego Cobra Fang, and it's a Cobra Fang, and it comes with Cobra Commander, so I couldn't pass it up.
Nice. Yeah. You gonna put it together or leave it in a box?
I got to put it together. They had a Rattler. They had the ferret. The ferret came with Storm Shadow. The Rattler came with Destro, and they had a Ninja motorcycle that came with Snake Eyes. And I was like, I want to get them all.
Right.
But I couldn't get them all. So it's like the reverse thing of Pokemon. You can't catch them all. So,
but I mean, hope you have fun putting it together. And
yeah.
Maybe you can just order another one here and there.
Yeah, I never done Legos growing up. Couldn't really afford them.
Yeah.
And then I found a Batmobile a few years ago, and I done it. And I done my wife and her dad got our little cousin the Lego Death Star. And I got to watch them put that together. The little boy was like, no, you'll want to keep the minifigs. Which he's not wrong, but it was fun watching him. It took him about a month to put that thing together.
Oh, I bet. Yeah, I've only got a couple small Star Wars Legos, but they're fun.
Yeah.
They kept me busy when I was off work.
Well, and then like my favorite Lego set that I have is the Batman versus Superman with the bat signal,
Okay, I
and
haven't seen that
Batman.
one.
The Batman's in his battle armor, and they're fighting. I'm not a big Superman fan.
No. That movie was good though. I thought.
Yeah, love the movie,
Yeah.
and I have the Superman is a little dark, twisted. I
Yeah.
apologize. I have the Superman laying with his head popped off with a battering stuck in it, but I got a little weird sense of humor.
Yeah, we all do.
Yeah. So
So
you pick up anything cool?
I did, but I'll give Matt's list first. He
Okay.
he texted me. He couldn't be here. He's got a lot of stuff going on. But his wife picked him up a Cobra Viper V1 from Lost and Found Toys in Seymour.
Ooh.
So yeah, he's pretty excited about that. I think it's his first Viper.
Do they need to adopt a slightly older, fat son with a beard, graying beard? I'm available.
Me, all right, yeah. For my list, I won't bore anybody with my Doctor Who pickups. I got a lot of those. But I just want to thank Aaron from Payne's Toy Samples for hooking me up with the Cobra Eel.
Wow.
Thank you very much. Also, I picked up Python Patrol Crimson Guard.
That's cool.
Funny story about this one. I was getting ready to cancel it, but they said it came out of my bank account already. So
Mhm.
it's
That's
not
not
one of my it's not one of my favorite figures, but I mean it'll be cool to put up next to my other Python Patrol.
Yeah.
Got a grunt.
Ooh.
Haven't opened him yet. I've opened my eel. I could not wait to open that. So he's already over there displayed. But the one I'm really excited about, Low Light.
Ooh, that's cool.
Yeah. So, for a guy who doesn't do a lot of classified, it seems like I'm doing a lot of classified. I think that's because they're putting out some awesome figures.
Yeah.
For a while, they're hit and miss, but I
Yeah.
mean, they're really up in their game, I think.
Yeah.
And I don't know if it's because I'm older, but it's easier to see all the details on a 6-inch figure for me now.
Yeah.
But I got something from Lost and Found Toys. Oh, I'm sorry. I got them on my mind from Kokomo Toys yesterday. Nothing big, but I didn't have it as a child. And I kind of always wanted it because I always like world building.
That's tight.
Yeah. Very happy to have it. I tried to take some pictures of it yesterday, but none of them were doing it justice. So I think I'm gonna take it outside later and take some
Yeah.
pictures.
Well, I actually forgot one of the things that I picked up, and I can't believe I forgot it. I was entered in a contest on Instagram,
Uh-huh.
and Foot 1212 was doing,
Okay.
and I won a custom Desert Trooper.
It looks good.
Oh, Foot is like one of the best painters out there.
Yeah, I follow him. He's got great stuff.
Yeah, but that's it for me. Sorry, I
That's
seen
all right.
that. I forgot about it, and I was like, "Ooh, I gotta shout this out."
Hey, real quick, is any of the new pre-order classified figures, did any of those tempt you to order, or did you order any?
I didn't order any, mainly because I haven't had a chance to yet.
Mm-hmm.
The ones that are just like grabbing my wallet and trying to run are the anniversary trooper figure. The commando or what?
Oh, Yeah.
and the scuba diver.
Yeah.
Those two.
Those aren't pre-order yet, so you got time.
Okay. Whew. I've been busy this weekend. I haven't had a chance to look at much.
Right. So yeah, I pre-ordered everything that I could, and honestly, I told myself I wasn't going to get the Crimson set with Baroness and twins,
Yeah.
but I pre-ordered it anyway. I still might cancel it. I don't know. It looks great, but I'm asking myself, do I really need another Baroness and another set of twins? I've already got. I like the original ones,
Yeah.
but I wanted the option, so I wanted to go out and grab it now.
Right.
But the Dreadnoughts, Buzzer, and I think a Ripper,
Yeah.
they look great. General Hawk looks awesome.
Heavy,
Shockwave,
heavy metal looked great.
yeah.
I can't remember who all they released or revealed, but I was the winner. Oh, General Hawk is one I'll have to get. Definitely have to get General Hawk.
Yeah, he looks really good. I like how they made him look older.
Yes, I like that.
Yeah. And finally got to see a render of Airborne, my favorite Joe.
Yeah.
I'm excited about that.
I'll have to get Airborne.
Airborne's,
this is gonna hurt.
Oh yeah. Yeah. I got a notice that I've got like 5 figures shipping soon, and I'm just like, great. Like it's Hasbro's just pounding away at me right now.
Yeah. Yeah. Happy birthday to you.
Right. a little later, a little early, however you want to look at it, but
yeah,
I'll take it.
Yeah. Happy birthmas.
So what we discussed through text this week is we would, we'd give a list of our 5 classified figures we want to still see that's not been name dropped or anything like that. Stuff that maybe no one else will even care about, just what we want to see. And I think we said one HasLab type vehicle.
Yeah.
And one like small retail vehicle.
Yeah.
All right.
That was hard for me to stop. So I do have one for Joe and Cobra on the vehicles.
Me too.
Okay. But I got thinking of it. I actually heard, I think it was on Audible Interlude, is what got my mind to thinking. And I was like, what are the figures that would be like, shut up and take my money?
Yeah.
So that's kind of what I went with on that.
Which, I mean, since you mentioned them, if you don't listen to Audible Interlude, listen to them. It's a great show.
They are awesome.
Yep.
So
you want to start with let's do figures.
Okay.
Give me your number 5, then I'll give my number 5. We'll go back and forth.
Can do. My number 5 is a deep cut.
Okay.
It's from the cartoon. And since we got Shipwreck now, I'm like, we need this character. Mara.
That's probably going to be a Super 7 thing.
Yeah.
But it'd be cool classified.
Because there's so much they could do with her.
I mean, if classified would dig into, let's say, Renegades, Resolute. Yeah. I mean, there's so many ways they can go and keep classified going with different things. Especially Resolute, I think they got some great figures.
Yeah, if they would like do the Renegades in a 3-pack,
yeah,
I'd just throw my wallet at them and say run.
I would do a 3-pack of just the Cobra Troopers from Renegades.
Yeah,
they're awesome.
Yeah, Well, I was meaning like the Renegades, like Slaughter's Renegades with Mercer,
Oh, okay.
and Taurus, and Red Dog.
Yeah, I was talking about the cartoon.
Yeah. Well, either one, I would be ecstatic with it.
Yeah. So my number 5 is a character not a lot of people like. Is Long Range. I
That
really
would
like
be
him.
that would be cool,
Yeah,
actually.
because in the comics he was used as a sniper, not just a driver.
Right.
And with that helmet, with the eye thing, is I really learned to like him from the comics. I think he would be cool all classified up.
That would be cool.
Yeah.
There's so much they can do with him.
Hmm.
So my number 4 is a figure my brother had in '82. Short Fuse.
Yep. I love Short Fuse. I don't know
Yeah.
why I didn't put any OG 13s on here.
That was I mean, I have so much nostalgia for that figure. I never had the swivel arm one,
Hmm.
but or I do now, but he had the straight arm one. And it just blew my mind. So cool.
Yeah, he's a great figure.
Yeah.
So my number 4 is Bomb Strike.
That would be a good one.
Yeah, especially since the Agent Helix is coming out and it looks amazing. I
Yeah.
just imagine what Bomb Strike would look like.
Yeah. The one thing I on Agent Helix I'm not digging is them arm swords that she has. That's the only thing. The rest of it looks amazing. So,
Yeah,
but that,
I'm excited for her.
yeah, yeah. But Bomb Strike, that would
Hmm.
be so cool to get Bomb Strike.
Yep.
So, what's your number 3?
Isn't it your turn for number 3?
Okay, well, uh, it don't matter. Hit and Run be my number 3.
Yeah, Hit and Run's awesome. Uh,
Yeah,
which would be cool because they can also do the Tiger Force Hit and Run.
yes. What they'll probably do is drop the Tiger Force one first, and then do the camoed one, which the the trooper that they're releasing for the anniversary figure,
Uh-huh.
that would that would be an amazing hit and run. They could twist that and make a hit and run.
Yeah, but I would like to see a Hit and Run.
Yeah. Could you imagine his duffel bag?
It'd be a great figure, and
Yeah.
that's probably why he's my number 3.
Oh, you picked him too?
Yeah, I love Hit and Run. He's a great character.
He is a cool character.
I feel he was underused in the comic books.
Anytime they get into the real world military looks, it just sucks me in.
Hmm.
So, number 2.
Okay.
This is another deep cut into the cartoon. Hillbilly, my little avatar on Instagram, has had many run-ins with these. Matter of fact, he wears a pelt from them. Fatal Fluffies. They could do a 2-pack. I mean, picture it. You would get the little fella
Hmm.
and then the big fella. I mean, like, big fella. I would do, instead of like a 6-inch one, I would do like an 8-inch big figure
Yeah.
with like the little guy. And you'd have to flock him. I
Oh
mean,
yeah.
he's got to be flocked.
Yeah.
And then again, that's probably going to be a Super 7 thing, but
Oh yeah. Definitely. But
yeah,
he'd be cool though.
yeah. I seen a custom that Pete from G.I. Joe Nation did. He completely sculpted a Fatal Fluffy. in the final form. Holy cow! Him and Make Mylar did a collaboration together, and I seen that, and I was like, "Shut up! That is just unreal."
Yeah, I'll have to check that out. I haven't seen that.
I'll try to find it and send pictures of it to you.
Cool.
It's
Yeah.
sick.
So my number 2 is another one that probably just me and a handful of other people like, and it's Fast Draw.
That would be cool.
I think it would be cool. I mean, what they can do, it would be awesome. I think.
Well, if you're thinking about it, they're doing Metalhead.
Right. That's what I was. Since I seen Metalhead, I was like, oh man,
Yeah.
they could do Fast Draw. It'd be so cool.
That would work. I mean, it might take a little bit of tweaking, but that would be amazing.
Yeah. But definitely would love that.
That would be tighter than bark on a tree right there. So,
Eric's number 1. What you got?
this one, if they would put this out, I could say my collection is complete. This isn't going to be a popular one, but this one, and Hasbro's already said no. But if they would do it, I'd buy multiples. Hooded Cobra Commander.
I thought it was going to be Mercer.
Oh, okay. Tie for first. Version 1 Mercer and Hooded Cobra Commander.
All right.
So, but, there's nothing more iconic than that Hooded Cobra Commander.
Yeah, it just screams evil. I love it.
I mean, he's a terrorist. He's supposed to be a baddie.
Yeah.
So that's my number 1.
It's a good pick. Again, my number 1 is probably not a popular character, but Hardball. I think it would be awesome.
Yes. If they did Hardball, then they could really dive deep into the Renegades from the cartoon. Or not even Renegades, the, what'd they call them? Where Falcon was in with them and Tunnel Rat and, shoot. I drew a mental blank, but they could do all of them.
From the movie?
Like they could have Big Lob.
Yeah. Jinx.
Yeah. Jinx and all of them. They got Chuckles now, and they got Tunnel Rat.
Mm-hmm.
So it'd just be a couple steps, and they could have the rest of that team.
So I don't know why, but Hardball's been one of my favorite characters since I got one.
I've never had him, but he is a cool looking character.
Yeah, with that grenade launcher he's got.
Yep.
I mean, you have to update him a little bit, I think, but I think he'd be fun. I would definitely get him.
Yeah. There'd be a lot of people that would get him. He's got a strong fan base.
Most people laugh at me when I say
I've seen a lot of cool customs on Instagram of him.
Yeah.
So
I don't know if they made a modern figure of him.
I don't know.
I'll have to look into that.
Yeah. So
let's do small vehicles.
Okay.
Give me your Cobra.
Oh. Okay. It's kind of a tie. Cobra Claw.
Okay.
With a special mention of Fang.
Yeah, I love Fangs.
Yeah, the claws. First time I ever seen a claw was in the Silent Interlude comic.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
And I was like, what is this? Who's this white guy? I mean, who's the guy in the white outfit?
Right.
Because that was like Storm Shadow's first appearance.
Yeah, maybe. I have to check.
And then like I had never read a G.I. Joe comic.
Hmm.
So
Well,
we picked this up in a 3-pack at Hex department store in here in West Virginia. And I'm like, me and my brother sat down and we start reading it, and there's no words.
easy
And
read.
I'm like, what in the world? little hillbilly's mind was like, and so we made our own words up, and didn't know until I seen the cartoon that Snake Eyes couldn't talk.
Right.
So, but what would your Cobra vehicles be?
Well, my small one would be a Pogo.
Yes,
I love the Pogo.
that would be cool.
Hopefully the legs would stay on better though.
Yeah. Well, a little bit of super glue never killed nothing.
Let's hear your Cobra HasLab.
Ooh, okay. Cobra HasLab. There's 2 to pick from. I went big.
Okay.
A bug, Cobra bug, or a Night Raven.
Oh, those would be so pricey.
Oh, I know. Hey, they're doing HasLabs, so I'm like, okay, go big or go home.
Right.
So this is like what I'm thinking is something that would actually make me be like, no thinking about it, go out and order.
Yeah.
The Dragonfly just about got me.
That's just the space for me is why I didn't.
Yeah.
But I mean, it looks cool.
Yeah. I thought I was going to have to sell a kidney just to go buy the Dragonfly.
All right, so my HasLab would be a maggot.
The what?
The Cobra maggot.
Ooh, that would be good.
Yeah, and I think it should come with like 3 worms.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
I would love that. That's my favorite Cobra vehicle.
That would be a good one. My favorite Cobra vehicle would be one of the small ones I just mentioned.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Fang.
Yeah, the Fang or the Claw. So
I like the Fang. That was my first vehicle as a kid. Was the Fang.
what the his was my first Cobra vehicle. So what would your Joe vehicles be?
All right, for my small one would be an armadillo.
Mm-hmm.
I think those are cool, and anybody can
Yeah.
drive them. What would your small one be?
My small one, again, I got a special mention because both of these we have figures for.
Okay.
The Wolverine, since we got CoverGirl, that would fit perfect. And they could even do another CoverGirl for the Wolverine. One, and then special mention, we got Snowjaw, so we need the Polar Battle Bear.
Yeah, that would be cool.
Yeah, I've wanted one of those Polar Battle Bears as far back as I can remember. So
yeah, it was one of my first vehicle pickups when I started collecting again.
yeah, I mean, I got whenever I got Snowjaw back in the '80s, I seen the Polar Battle Bear, and I was like, ooh, I need this.
Yeah,
And just never did get it. So
it's cool.
Yeah, I'm on the lookout.
Even at my age, I still want to take it outside when it snows.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, so my HasLab would be the Mauler.
The what?
The Mauler.
Yes.
I seen one yesterday, and the original Maulers. I wanted to pull the trigger on it so bad, but it was like 175, which is not bad for a complete Mauler.
Yeah.
But I just couldn't do it.
Well, again, I run into a special mention here. The one that would make me just get on the Google machine, get on HasLab, and fund maybe 2 of these would be a Havoc.
Oh yeah.
There's so much they could do. They could put out both versions of cross country, version 1, version 2. They could put like 3 or 4 steel core people in with it to man the whole thing. I mean, it would be I got a soft spot right here for the Havoc.
I love the Havoc.
So my special mention, and this would be massive, and it's a HasLab, so they can do big. They done Java's sail barge.
Yes.
The Defiant Space Shuttle Complex.
Oh, that'd be so huge.
Yes. It would be massive. But would it be any bigger than Java's sail barge?
Maybe. I don't know. It definitely have more plastic. There's a lot of open space in the sail barge.
Yeah.
But I mean, I'm sure it'd probably fund regardless of how much it costs.
Oh yeah, they could. I mean, even if it was $1,000, people would like just throw money at it.
They'd be like, "Oh, I got 60 days to save up. It's cool."
Yeah, yeah. I mean, the Defiant. Well, any of the ones that we've mentioned, I think would fund. Wouldn't have an issue funding. The Havoc might. Not too many people crazy about the Havoc.
I'm thinking the same thing about the Maggot. But I mean, the list is for us. It's what we would want.
I would yell, "Shut up, take my money," and I'd grab the wife's credit card and run.
Yeah.
So, do you want to do Matt's list or?
Yeah, I can do Matt's real quick, and you can do the ones that your friend sent you.
Okay.
Okay. Since Matt couldn't be here, he wanted to make sure that his list got read. For his figures, number 5, he wants the Comics 3-pack of the Vietnam era.
Oh.
Snake Eyes, Stalker, and Storm Shadow. Brilliant, I think.
Yes.
A 3-pack of that. Yeah,
it would sell like gangbusters.
Yeah, no brainer right there. Number 4, a Deep Six version 2.
Yep.
He says it holds a special place to him, and I see that. He does a lot of nautical stuff, and so that's cool. Number 3, he wants Ambush, but it has to come with all the same accessories, just to scale.
Yeah.
Number 2 is a figure that continues to grow on him, Big Bear.
Big Bear.
The Russian Joe.
Yes.
Yeah. He loves it. And it's cool figure.
Yeah.
I don't have him yet, but I will. And number 1, and I knew this was going to be his number 1, just like I thought Mercer would be your number 1. Undertow.
That would, ooh.
Yeah. Those are, he'd probably get multiples, honestly, because it is a true builder. Okay, so now to his vehicles, and he only gave 1 each.
Okay.
He picked the Pogo. He says manageable. And no, that's it. No HasLab.
That's okay.
Yeah. But I think it's a solid list.
Yeah. The 3-pack. I never even thought of that.
No, me either. When he sent that to me, it just kind of blew me away. I was like, genius.
My mind wasn't in 3-packs, or I would have said Slaughter's Renegades is a 3-pack. But
I have those figures loose. He actually gave them to me.
Wow.
Because he got a sealed one. he got the loose ones at Joe Fest a couple years ago. But yeah, it was a gift. Very thankful for, because I know I wasn't going to go out and pay for those.
Yeah.
But I love them. I think they're awesome.
Yeah. So I want to start with 73 Lair Bear.
Okay,
His number 5 is Alpine.
good pick.
And then 4 is Doc.
And is Doc coming?
I think so.
If not, he should be.
Yeah.
Great character.
He gave me the list, and I think there's someone here that's been verified.
That's fine. I just like to know where people are at, what they want.
Yeah. Number 3's Quick Kick, which
He's coming.
yeah.
Just now.
Yep. And his number 1 is Mainframe.
Oh, that would be cool with
Yeah.
what they can do now. And I can just imagine, okay, let's say they say they're going to put him out.
Yeah.
What would Gridiron make for him?
Yeah.
It would be awesome.
Oh, yeah.
Because Gridiron makes any figure better. I don't care what figure it is.
Yeah. I've been looking at some of the Gridiron stuff, and their boonie caps. I might have to order a few of them.
Oh, yeah.
And his Joe vehicle is a Wolverine or the Tomahawk.
Tomahawk would be amazing.
Yes. That would probably be a good HasLab.
That would be a huge HasLab.
Yeah.
If it holds 6 to 8 Joes in back, plus 2 in the cockpit, huge.
Yeah.
That's one I might have to break my too big rule for, because I love the Tomahawk. When I first started getting back into Joes and collecting, I told myself I wouldn't pay $100 for anything. As soon as I seen a Tomahawk for $100, I bought it.
Yeah.
No regrets.
I have the Eagle Hawk sitting here looking at me, and I never had a Tomahawk as a child, but the Eagle Hawk, I can only imagine how sweet the Tomahawk was.
Yeah, I kind of like to have an Eagle Hawk too. I don't have one, but I would like to get one.
I had a second Eagle Hawk, and a friend of mine that works at Classic Plastic, who I have his list here, he didn't have one. And I was like, okay, I don't need 2. I don't have the space for 2.
Right.
So I went up there, and he's like, so you want to trade this in? I said, no, I'm giving it to you. He's like, what? So
I heard stories like that. That's awesome.
Yeah. So his list, Yojo Rumble.
Okay.
He has Hit and Run.
Good pick.
Shockwave.
Awesome.
Which they just announced Shockwave.
Yeah.
Alpine. Cobra Techno Viper or Metalhead, which they just announced them.
Yep.
And a Night Creeper.
Just announced him too.
Really? I didn't see that.
He was name only.
And then
that's good. He's getting his list. I mean, figures are coming.
Yeah. And then his HasLab will be a massive one.
Okay.
The Killer Whale.
I thought he was going to say Flag. I was like, please don't say Flag. Because we're looking at something like 21, 27 feet long or something like that. Trying to display 7.5 feet's bad enough.
I had the opportunity to get a Flag one time here, and they wanted me to trade my comic book collection for it, which at the time I had right around 5,000 comics, and I was this close until he started telling me everything that was wrong, missing, not complete, and I'm like, no, I'm not paying $5,000 for a Flag. It's in rough shape.
Yeah, there's deals to be had.
Yeah.
If you're looking for them, I mean, I only paid like $600 for my Flag. It's missing a few pieces, and I say only $600. I know it's a lot of money.
Yeah.
But it's not $1,500 like I was seeing in stores. Yeah. So, but I don't know if you see deals like that every day.
Yeah.
But I mean, somebody reached out. They heard on the podcast that I wanted one, and they offered me a deal, and I took it. It was a great deal.
Yeah, you can't beat that.
No, no regrets.
And where Yojo Rumble works, they had a flag,
Hmm.
and it was in great shape. He let me look at it and let me take Hillbilly's picture on it, which I was like, I had him with his arms in the air. He's like, "I'm home." But they had a layaway. I looked at my wife. I was like, "Please," and she said, "No." I'm like, but she's like, "No, where would you put it?" And I said, "It would be an amazing coffee table." No, she won.
You
But
know, the Cell Barge. I go to a toy store not too far from me. They have a Cell Barge in a big aquarium
ooh,
with sand and stuff at the bottom, and they got it all decked out with figures. It is awesome. I think
that
I
would
put a
be
few pictures on Instagram.
so cool.
Yeah.
And then his Joe vehicle would be the Equalizer. I'm not sure what that is.
I'll look that up later.
And then he said, with all the dreadnoughts that they're getting, the Thunder Machine.
I would not be surprised to see that coming.
No, that would be a big one. That
Yeah.
would be good. So those are the lists I have. But yeah, Hasbro's really cranking out the good stuff right now.
Yeah, it's like I said, I was really sour on Classified for a while,
Yeah,
but I don't know. I mean, the last couple of waves really kind of pulling at me
yeah.
until I
Well,
run out of space.
yeah. I'm screaming up on that pretty fast. And then, like, whenever I seen him do Duke, it looked like they took a vintage O-ring Duke and just blowed him up 6 inch.
Right.
They nailed it.
Yeah.
And I'm a Flint guy, so this is killing me saying this. I mean, he looks good. Am I going to buy him? No.
Right.
I just, the character is just not there for me. I apologize to everybody out there. It might be Duke fans.
People buy what you want.
Yeah. And one thing I've always noticed is there's two camps. You have the Flint camp and the Duke camp. Whenever I first seen Flint, I was like, this dude looks like he's a John Wayne type character. So I was like, yeah, I'm Flint all the way.
Yeah,
So,
the gray and the black shirt, camo. Yeah. The only I don't like the shotguns. They just don't seem, I don't know,
well,
good
for
for what they
him,
do.
his primary specialty or secondary specialty is helicopter pilot.
Oh yeah.
So that would kind of fit being a pilot.
Yeah.
And the shotguns would be more like a door breacher type gun. So
yeah, I just put it in his little carrying backpack.
Yeah.
And decked him out with gridiron.
Yep.
It looks awesome.
The Valaverse weapons 10 I got came with some short sawed-off pump shotguns. So I put those in his hands. And then for his sidearm, I put a Desert Eagle in his holster. Oh, yeah. And I have two Flints. I took one and cut the body armor out to make it look more like the vintage O-ring. But Flint, I mean, I don't know. I'm a sucker for that character. I don't know why.
No, he's a good character.
Yeah.
I mean, I like Duke too. I probably won't buy this this classic Duke because I like the original Duke that Classified put out. Again, I just do gridiron on them. I'm happy with them.
Yeah.
I don't need to spend $25 for another one, but it's cool for those who do.
Gridiron, have you seen what they're putting out? Puts me in mind of the Pack Rats.
It does me too. Yeah.
They're a little pricey, but man, they're sharp.
It, I don't know. I agree with a lot of people who just consider Gridiron another toy line.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Yeah. But honestly, it makes any figure better.
Yeah.
I got that my stalker. I got like the Vietnam weapons on them and the radio backpack that came in that set.
That's cool.
Yeah. I would love to see them at Joe Fest next year.
Yeah.
That'd be probably where half my money goes.
Well, if I end up going to Joe Fest,
let's try to make that happen.
yeah, that would be dangerous for me because I'm a sucker for Valaverse, and they've got some cool stuff coming out. And then I'm also I've been studying on Operation Monster Force.
Okay, yeah.
And that is the one line I am so excited for right now. I can't explain it other than they're doing the creatures.
Yeah.
And
they look great.
Yeah.
They do.
And I talked to him at PowerCon, and I asked him, I said, what's your thoughts about doing the Baba Yaga? And I said, I'm not talking about John Wick, but the actual Baba Yaga from his mythology. And he said, I think he said, so the way he hinted at it is that it's already in the talks. So they've got so much stuff coming out. And I'm going to end up, I think, ordering the Donner Party figure. That one's going to end up getting pre-ordered probably here soon, but it don't come out until 2024. So I hate pre-ordering. Oh, I hate it.
Pre-ordering is dangerous.
Yeah. Because if it all hits at one time, it comes out at one time.
And they can estimate when it's going to come out.
Yeah.
But it's not always a fact. Sometimes it comes out early and you're not ready for it.
Yeah.
That's why I have a credit card that's just for pre-orders. And I try to pay it off as soon as as soon as it hits, I try to pay it off as soon as I can.
Yeah.
Because you never know when the next batch is coming through.
Yeah. I don't trust credit cards. I like dealing with cash.
Yeah. This is just a credit card through my bank.
Yeah.
So I've constantly been able to check it and pay it from the account. So that's
well, I told my wife I was wanting to go to Joe Fest, and she said that could be dangerous.
Yeah.
And I was like,
especially first time at Joe Fest. I went nuts my first time.
Yeah. And like if Sergeant Slaughter would be there, or I'd see the Vala team, or if Fresh Monkey Fiction or Operation Monster Force or Gridiron, you would have to probably hog tie me and drag me out of there kicking and screaming. I'll bite too.
What made last year's Joe Fest so special was just all the people I met.
Yeah.
People, when I was off work with my sickness.
Yeah.
These people, honestly, with the shows they do, they helped me get through it.
Yep.
Because it occupied my mind where I wasn't always thinking about what's, my heart problem. So, I mean, it was very special to meet Chad, and Adam, and Zazel, and a bunch of people, Joe Ricondo, a bunch of people that, I can't even think of right this second. But the shows were really cool, kept me busy. Ken from Toy Connections.
Yeah.
So I'm hoping most of them go back next year.
And like for me, my wife leaves around 7:30 in the morning. Mm-hmm. And then I don't see really anybody until after 10 o'clock at night.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm pretty much by myself. And to keep my mind occupied, I'll put on a podcast, put you all on, or I'll put on Audible Interlude or what's on Joe Mind or um,
There's a bunch of
what?
good ones.
Yeah, there's so many good ones. I'll put them on, and it keeps my mind occupied, and then it gets me thinking. And I I have so much time to think. It's scary, and I got a lot of useless knowledge.
Yeah, that's one of the pluses of my job. I'm mostly in my office doing computer work, and I can have a YouTube show on in the background while I'm doing it, or a podcast. So
Yeah,
that's thankful for that.
I've caught myself listening to you all or like GI Joe Berg or something. I'll be talking about lists, and I'll be doing something, cleaning to school, and I'll be like, yeah, yeah, or you could do this. I'm like, stupid, they can't hear you.
Talking about lists, if anybody wants to leave comments with their top 5 figures, they would love to see made and classified. It'd be great to read those.
Yeah. Yep.
But we're coming up on 50 minutes. Like I said, so grateful that you're here now with us.
Hey,
So
I'm blessed that you all have me and putting up with me.
No, it's great. So between the three of us, we should be able to get more recording done.
Yeah, and I'm trying to tag you all as a like collaborator on Instagram on stuff I do now. And
Cool. Yeah. Like I said, we'll get more recording done. Matt's got a lot of commitments to his time. Hopefully he'll be here for most of it.
yep.
And I don't think I have any shows coming up that I'm going to. I am going to Disney next month for our anniversary.
I will pray for you.
We're just going for Galaxy's Edge and we're out.
I'll pray for your wallet then.
Well, I'm going to try to be cheap there because she said that we could look for a couple vintage toy stores while we're down there. So I'll spend my money elsewhere.
Yes.
I'm so excited for Galaxy's Edge. I love Star Wars.
Yep.
So happy about that. We do have, I don't want to say who it is, but we got a couple people who's going to be on the show soon.
Okay.
And we'll be thankful to have them. And I can't think of anything else to say. I'm just going to start rambling.
Okay.
If we don't end this soon.
Yep.
All right. So everybody, please like, subscribe, share, and hopefully we'll have another one out within a couple weeks. Thank you for listening, watching.
Y'all have a great.
Subscribing.
Yep.
Goodbye, everybody.
Y'all have a good one.